everybody. Welcome to the Fox 5, the show that explores the wonderful world of Fox Rehabilitation through an original list created by a Fox colleague. Joining me today on the Fox 5, physical therapist for Fox Rehabilitation, Beth Olson. Beth, welcome back.
Thank you, Jim. It's good to be back.
Yeah, I felt guilty that I made you do the first one, and then we talked about you doing note cards, and I'm like, oh, like Beth wanted to be on, and look, you're doing your second one now.
And again, it's totally guilt-free.
Guilt-free. I did not twist any arms for Beth to be here. So Beth, today, what is your Fox 5?
Today, my Fox 5 is about the 5 ways Fox changed my life.
So how long have you been with Fox?
7 years.
Whoa! All right. This is good. All right. So Beth, what is number 1 on your Fox 5?
So the first way that Fox changed my life is that I get to work with seniors, all of our geriatric population. And this one's really important to me. When my grandparents were still living, we really struggled to help them get the services that they needed, especially when it came to therapy. And it was such a fight to get their doctors to write prescriptions and get them what they needed. When they did get what they needed, they got better. And now one of the biggest ways that Fox has changed my life is that I get to be the one to advocate for our seniors and say, listen, this is important and here's why. And then I get to prove it.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be meta, but by Fox changing your life, you're also helping to change the lives of others.
Which is a cool full circle moment.
Like that's cool for everyone. Win all around. All right, what is number 2 on your Fox 5?
So I get to work with people at their home, which is typically where they're going to spend most of their time. And it's also typically where they struggle the most. And so one of the things that I was missing at the hospital is that people would say, well, when I go home, I have this and this and this. And I felt like I wasn't preparing them well enough to go back to their home. But now I get to go to their house and I get to work with them where they have the most trouble. And it is so cool to watch them look at things and say, oh, I can do that now. I don't need help. I don't have to wait around for somebody to come and do this for me or help me with it.
So Beth, what is number 3 on your Fox? Were you going to say something else? I felt like I cut you off.
No, we can move on.
All right.
It's gone.
What is number 3 on your Fox 5?
So it really is a huge blessing to be able to watch my patients grow and improve and turn what they once thought was impossible into the possible. And it's part of our mission statement. And I often will point that out to patients when I'm with them. I'm like, look, you thought this was impossible and look at you now, you're doing it and you don't need help, or maybe you don't need as much help. And that's just truly a blessing to be able to be the person to help them along that process.
What's their reaction like when they reach that finish line or that goal?
Well, I jump up and down and clap hands and dance around and because I'm excited. Their reaction, sometimes it's almost shock. They don't realize how far they've come. And that's where I feel like I get to come in handy and tell them, listen, like you really think back to what you couldn't do when we started.
Yes.
And now look what you can do. And it's really cool to just see it dawn on their face. Like, oh my gosh, I did this. I put in the hard work and here I am.
Once again, each of these steps is how you're changing other people's lives. So Beth, what is number 4 on your Fox 5?
Number 4, and this one is a little bit of a double-edged sword, but it's changed my life because I get to make my own schedule. So not that making my own schedule is my favorite part, but, and I'm also saying too, that it's sometimes really difficult to make my own schedule. There's a lot of juggling that I have to do, but I am really grateful that if one of my kids has something going on at school in the middle of the day, that I can rearrange my patients around my family, or if I have an appointment that I need to get out and about to, I can do that. I don't feel guilty. I don't have to jump through hoops. I just make my own schedule and it works.
You've got flexibility.
I do.
Because I also enjoy picking my kids up from school.
Yeah.
So you just carve out a little nook and know that you'll pick it up later.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm not a clinician, so I'm not putting myself on your level. Important. I'm just saying I like picking my kids up from school every so often. All right. So what is are we up to number 5 on your Fox 5?
Yep. Number 5. I get to be my best every day. And a lot of that is because of Fox. I have access to so many resources and support And there are so many opportunities to learn and grow. And sometimes they've come from really unexpected places. It's not just about, oh, I've got a certification, but it's, oh, I learned something about how to better approach somebody with dementia, or, oh, I feel like I had a breakthrough with a colleague that I maybe felt like was difficult to talk to in the past. And, just a lot of different opportunities and support. And I'm really, really grateful for that.
So are you saying you are a better clinician because of FOX Rehabilitation?
100%.
Beth, that was an awesome top 5. I can't think of another word. I feel like a fifth grader saying awesome, but it was an awesome top 5. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
For Beth Olson, my name is Jim Shear, and we will see Yins later.